fellow cine enthusiasts, my name is Christina, and welcome to another Let's Get Reelz movie review. Today is my segment I like to call What's on Netflix, where I tell you what is on Netflix that maybe you've never heard of, or maybe has a low rating. Today is a double whammy. I have done a few double whammies before, and this is just another one. I am doing the movie A Case of You, starring Justin Long, Evan Rachel Wood, Peter Dinklage, and Vince Vaughn, and a couple of other people. This is a movie, I'm sure, unless you're a fan of any of the cast members or just heard it somewhere, never heard of it, and it has 2 stars, and with pretty good reason. The story of A Case of You is about Sam. He is a writer. He adapts movies to novels. I'm sure you've all seen those. They have them everywhere, and it's kind of successful, that career, but he wants to write his own story, his own novel, and he has a hard time starting it. Sometimes to write, he goes down to a local coffee shop, and there's this girl named Birdie, played by Evan Rachel Wood, and he likes her. He thinks she's really cute. He wants her number, all this stuff. He tries to go and talk to her, and one day he finds out that she was fired, and one of the co-workers, played by Peter Dinklage, he tells Sam to just look her up on Facebook. He gives Sam Birdie's whole name, and Sam goes home and looks her up on Facebook. So to try and impress her, he goes through her Facebook and just is like, oh, she likes Joan Baez, oh, she likes guys that plays guitars, oh, she likes this, let me change my whole self just for her if I ever get a chance to meet her. And he does that, and for a while it works. It's okay, their relationship is pretty good. He goes along with everything she does, and he starts to kind of unravel because he's like, we're not doing anything I like, and it was after they went rock climbing, he didn't like it, even though he said, oh yeah, I used to do this all the time when I was little. You big liar. And then he's like, you know what, I want to do stuff with her that I like so she gets to know me. And they start doing that. She falls in love with him, and then all of a sudden he becomes such a fucking asshole. Truly, I hate to curse. He just becomes a big fucking asshole. They're out on this date. Birdie likes this artist, Andrew Wyeth, and another artist. And her friend works at the gallery that this Andrew Wyeth exhibit is at, and she makes a little picnic, and then all of a sudden he's like, this is an artist that you like, you brought all the foods that you like, well, what about me? What about all the stuff that I like? And I'm like, dude, you're a fucking idiot. You never told her. What are you getting so pissed off about? Of course she doesn't know what your favorite kind of wine is, or your cheese and bread, whatever. It's because you're a fucking idiot. And, you never told her all this. He's getting, so pissed. Obviously, you can tell I'm, really fired up about that because it's so dumb. He changed himself for her, but in doing that, he never let her get to know the real him, and he was becoming somebody else for the sake of this girl. And I was just so, oh my god, that drives me nuts. I hate when people do that. And I think, I'm just gonna end the summary there, but I think what really pisses me off is that, it's it started out with Facebook stalking. I am one of those people that do not believe in Facebook stalking. You'll hear maybe tips for dates, and people are like, yeah, go look up their Facebook profile, Google them. I don't like that. I'd rather get to know a person by sitting and talking with them and asking them questions, I don't want to know if they like the same music as I do. I don't want to know if they like the same movies as I do. I mean, granted, it'd be cool, you can do conversational pieces, but I always depend on bringing that up myself, or just creating the conversations myself. I don't want, that thing with Googling and Facebook. I want things to be a surprise. It's spoilers for a movie. You don't want to look up spoilers for movies or TV shows. Why would you want to look up spoilers for a date? Unless you're paranoid and think somebody's a serial killer, okay. I just don't like going into that. I want the kind of unexpected. I want the unknown. I want to get to know a person by sitting across from them and talking. Maybe I'm just that very, very rare millennial. You know, like when I was growing up, when I got my first cell phone when I was 16, I didn't get a Facebook, I think, until I graduated high school. And I was in like my first year or two of college, and it was only because I was looking for a friend I hadn't seen in ages. Like, that just drives me nuts now. Like, you can just be like, put in whoever's name, and, you know, if it's just somebody in your normal life, and look them up. Like, I would not want to do that. And as soon as I saw, like, he looks for this girl on Facebook, I obviously didn't look up the summary before I started watching the movie. And I kind of hate myself for doing that, because I got really bored with watching this movie after a while, because I really wanted to punch Sam in the fucking face. Like, come on. Like, that just drives me nuts. Like, nobody should completely change themselves for other people. Like, if the person doesn't like you for who you are, they're the fucking idiot, not you. I mean, granted, you know, change a little bit. Do things the other person likes. And that was kind of a message in this movie as well with Sam's roommate. Like, you have to be willing to give in, you know, give a little, get a little. Okay, like, this person did something that you like, so you have to go and do something that they like. You know, give a little, get a little. And that was the whole point of it. And Sam is like, he was just being such an idiot, and he's like, I have to go do this, I have to go learn the guitar, she likes guys who play the guitar, she likes Joan Baez, I have to go. Like, come on, you know, be yourself. Just that's my message for this movie. As you can see, the story just really pissed me off. And let there be a little mystery left in dating and getting to know people. Friends. I mean, not just like dating, but getting to know, like, friends. When I started hanging out and talking to some of my new friends that I've only met within the past year, they're all over social media. I didn't go stalking their Twitter. I didn't go stalking their Tumblr. I didn't go stalking their Facebook once I was Facebook friends with them. That's just not me. You know, it's not who I am, and I think people need to just chill it out in this world. So that was my rambling of A Case of You. It really wasn't a review. The movie really was not that good. It was very boring. It definitely deserved 2 stars, which is a shame, because Justin Long is a really good actor. So is Evan Rachel Wood. Peter Dinklage, I think, was like the best part of this movie. He was so funny. Like, if they had more scenes with Peter Dinklage in this movie, it would have been 10 times better. He just, like, totally made the movie. He's fucking hysterical in this, and his, like, very few scenes that he has. Vince Vaughn is just a waste of life. He's a waste of screen time, and he really wasn't that funny. I didn't care for him. Evan Rachel Wood is really good. She's an actress that I enjoy seeing in whatever she does. You know, she's excellent with whatever she's given. And her character was really good. You know, and I felt bad for the girl. I felt bad for Birdie, because she was being played, and then the asshole got mad at her, which is totally unfair. 100% totally unfair to her that he got mad at her. Like, dude, you're a fucking asshole. Anyway, so that was my rambling, really. It wasn't so much a review of A Case of You. If you liked my rambling in any way, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to just talk about, like, anything that pertains to Justin Long, Evan Rachel Wood, if you've seen this movie, if you share my thoughts about looking people up on social media and getting to know them, let me know your thoughts, because I want to know if I'm the only one. Also, in the comments, leave any movie suggestions that you have, be them on Netflix or anything else. It doesn't matter. Leave those there. And if I pick your movie and I review it, I will give you a shout out. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for future What's on Netflix and other movie reviews, because that is what I like to do here. And as always, keep watching movies and stay absolutely fabulous.